Okay. It is Sunday, the 8th of August 2021, and I am doing the New York Times Sunday crossword puzzle for the day by Christina Iverson and Jeff Chen, which is entitled Jigsaw Puzzle. And sadly, I'm doing it alone because my crossword friends are all on the other side of the world. I'm still a little bit used to doing the crossword with my crossword buddies, and I'm missing them pretty badly, but I thought it might be fun to try recording me doing it myself, so at least they can see it if they want to. Not quite the same experience as doing it together, but they can get the joy of wondering what on earth I'm doing and why I didn't know this thing and all that sort of good stuff. So we'll see how we go. It's a Sunday puzzle, so it's going to take probably half an hour or so, maybe a little bit longer given that I'm a little bit slow. But we'll see how we go. And let's get this bad boy rolling, shall we? Part of a pie or the earth? Well, that's going to be the crust. Pie's got a crust. Okay. O-line anchor. That's offensive line, so that's a American football thing. I don't know what that is. Feel regret, it will be rue. Trojan school, it's the U of something. Distinctive part of a cookie cutter. I mean, that's going to be the shape, I guess. Tap, tap, tack activity. Morse code. Typing? Let's try typing. It's got good letters. Okay, Keister is your what? Tushy? End of media sports broadcast recap. USC, that's a place. O-line anchor center. All right, that seems reasonable. So the puzzle's called Jigsaw Puzzle. First, you're going to want to dump out the box and pick out the edges or something. Pick out the edges. Let's try that. It starts with PI, so that seems hopeful. Big Suit is a CEO. Francis of old game shows, no idea. Get into a lot. That's going to be Park. Jacob's brother is Esau. Yeah, Jacob and Esau? Pretty sure that's a thing. Unless am I crazy? I'm pretty sure that's a thing. So pick up something. Style that makes waves. Perm. Yes, hairstyle. China holder will be Asia. That's where China is. Freestyles perhaps could be raps. I like it. Move like waves or muscles. That will be rippled. Rippled waves, rippling muscles, yes. On your beach bod. A certain degree will be a master's. Bounded. So that could be leapt as in jumped rather than edges. So maybe this is pick up the. Let's try pick up the. Derby is a hat. Saint Blank University, Philadelphia School. Saint. That could be anything. Rescue dog for one. Maybe an adoptee. That could fit. That could be a thing. Doe in a court case will be Jane Doe as opposed to John Doe. Axe target. Axe is a deodorant, I believe. Barflies will be sots. Gee, I hate that clue. This is St. Joseph's then. Response to the little red hen, not I, says the little red hen. Erse is like it's a Irish or Scottish language. Pick up the pieces. Okay, that's fair enough. Menial labourer, metaphorically. Menial labourer. Cat. Don't really see that. What's useful next is to go over the something. Go over the something. Josh's. So this is we're doing the process of doing a jigsaw, and then we're going to do a jigsaw down here in the bottom. We've got this nice little TEUC to put in here. There we go. Right, approves is going to be okays, maybe? Perspective is view. I can never spell view right. Josh's is kids. Yes, I'm just kidding, buddy. AE is worrying. Fieldwork of note in 1979. Okay, so this is a archaeology site or something. So an AE is possible, like Thermopylae or something. But I don't know what that's going to be. Francis of old game shows we still don't know, so we're a bit stuck in this block down the bottom here. State flower of Utah. So we need a flower. Don't know what that's going to be. Menial labourer, we still don't know. Egg, for example. Keats for one. So poet. Flubs messes up something like that. Some Madison Avenue workers. Madison Avenue is that like fashion? Is that banking? Madison Avenue. Is it like stockbroking? I'm not sure. Botch, mess up, or something like that. Okay, sounds in a yoga studio will probably be OMS. Government Economic Org at any rate. I'm going to assume that's the US Federal Reserve, like the Fed. Blank cat. With a hyphen, that's going to be Snowcat. Snowcat's got a hyphen. Flub's going to be Goofs then. Some Madison Avenue workers, women? No, it's PR. Yes, okay. Oh, gee, maybe it's not PR, man. Maybe it's admin. Madison Avenue is like advertising, right? So this is maybe it's a gamete. It'll be an odist, of course. We love odist. Capital on a 126 mile long canal. I guess it's Ottawa. Was it blank I saw? Well, was it a cat I saw? I guess would be an anagram. Would be a palindrome. College app component CV. Some kind of personal statement. Not sure about that. Mists, for example, could be wets, as in using a mister. Feel after a marathon, that will be ache. Feeling it, no, aching. Sir. App is short for application, so maybe it's a certificate or something. I don't love that. One of the B's in B&B. Well, I know what B&B is. What's B&B? Like basketball? Rifle in frontier lingo. No idea. I think this is probably go over the edge because that's a phrase, right? And it has a little bit to do with jigsaws. Achievement for Whoopi Goldberg in brief. Maybe an Emmy? Is that in brief? I'm not sure about that. Like cioccolato or torta. So they're desserts in Italian. I don't know the Italian word for dessert. English breakfast will be a tea, I imagine. Role for Ronnie Howard, no idea. Field work of note, yeah, no, we're a bit stuck in this corner. Loads is a ton, perhaps. Take back for short. Retract. Repossess, yes, that will be fine. Retreat. Not sure about that. Roll. Maybe it's Opie. Isn't Opie some kind of drama, daytime television, old school daytime television character? I think. Field work. Maybe this is a person called Field. I still don't know what it is though. To connect things, you'll have to stay within the lines or something. One's getting the crumbs, no idea. Bonnie with 5 top 50 hits in the 1990s. I should get that. Bonnie Tyler, maybe. That's a person. Roth is normally Aya though, almost always. Exercise program since the 1990s will be Tybo. How do I spell Tybo? Is it Tybo like that? Then Roth is Aya, Bonnie, Ray, Bonnie. I don't know that. Sharp on a TV informally. Well, that could be the brand. Informally is slightly worrying. Peak sacred to the goddess Rhea. Oh. No. Noshed on just 8, although maybe we need something a little bit more informal than that. More like a dive bar or certain bread. That would be seedier bread. One of the B's in B&B. Oh, come on. Oh, well, this is bed. Maybe it's Bed Bath and Beyond. That's a brand. There you go. And then that gives us I hope Beyond's out here somewhere as well. I'm going to sharp. Not sure about that. Peak sacred to Rhea. So it could be Mount something. So it could be like Mount Ida. Or it could be... I've never heard of Mount Ida. Or it could be all one phrase. I don't know about that one. Creamy Italian dish is probably risotto. That gives us something there. Good name for an investor. I'm in. Ian. Ike. No, I don't know what that is about. Rifle. This is interesting. This is a bit of a... Yeah, I'm not super sure about that. I also don't know what this is. Semo? Yes, that's the problems. Alright, with... Something with... Maybe... Sharp. Oh dear. One's getting the crumbs. Not sure about that. Euphoric feeling, bliss, euphoria, happiness, manic. Love to bits, probably adore. Beehives but not hornets' nests. That will be updos, I suspect. You know, their hairdos. Daredevil's hashtag is YOLO. Very in, keen, something like that. Good name for an investor we still don't know. High-end Italian auto, Ferrari, something like that. Oh, okay. You'll pay for this. Words with a ring to them is I do, hilarious. Text between Foxtrot and Hotel, so that's golf, I think. Yep, native phonetic alphabet. One's getting the crumbs. Pigsties, piggies, piglets, maybe? Crumbs. I'm going to try piglets, but that doesn't quite gel. As you go, make sure you exercise your depth of field, something like that. I don't know. Titus and Tiberius. Titus and Tiberius. Like Cornelii or something? Bosom buddies. Best pals, I'm thinking that probably is. Staple of skincare could be aloe, maybe, if piglets is wrong. It's probably aloe. Sort office will be ran. UPS competitor, yeah. Steady, maybe. Oh dear. Kind of want even or something like that. We might be building ourselves if both updos and best pals are wrong, we could have some serious problems in that section. How people often scroll through social media. Doom scrolling doesn't fit. Idly, that's gotta hurt. It's probably a big oof. The Puzzle Palace organization. Is that like the NSA? Is that a phrase that you use for the NSA? You know, they do puzzles, and you get it out for Romeo here. So maybe we'll have elation here with the NSA. I've never heard them called that, but it seems like a thing. Steady, maybe. Maybe your steady is like your steady date. It's your beau, your boyfriend. This could be DHL. Mad Betsy is your rifle your Mad Betsy? I hate that. This is achy, feeling it, achy. CEC. Keck. Slightly problematic area there. That's also slightly worrying. Alright, play with something. You'll have to play with matches. It's not an Emmy. It's not an Emmy. You gotta play with matches, things that match. Dolce? Maybe they're Dolce. Like, I think that's sweet. Old Betsy feels better. I feel like there's an EGOT. That's what, an Emmy, a Tony, an Oscar, and something else. That's winning all 4 awards in a year. That's a thing. I don't. Yeah, and Sago. Sago's a flower. That's cool. All right. Maybe. Well, this is looking like Mount. This is Bonnie Ray, I think. Bonnie Ray's a person. I was thinking it was R-A-E, but actually I think it is spelled like this. Oh, so a sharp. Maybe this is high def. High def, that would be. Once again, the crumbs can be pigeons then. We're moving. We're making progress here. Emperors? Titus and Tiberius? Yeah, that works. They almost certainly emperor names. This is going to be Norma Ray, field work. Retreat. Lair. So we have an Arlene. That's a good name there. Okay, top half looks good. Top half looks very good. All right. Let's try putting F-men in here. Then go ahead and stick these greys that we have in here. We've got cyst. All right. Right, moving on. Very in, still don't know about that. Good name for an investor, still don't know that. As you go, make sure you exercise your... Nope. At peace, serene. Little bouquets are going to be posies. Kapow is probably Bam. Or Pop or something. Fir tree, no idea. Is it still a date? Are we on? Roman goddess of wisdom is Minerva, as in McGonagall. Songs that can be trilling, so almost certainly arias. Confer as credibility. Not sure about that. Leave skid marks, maybe. Swerve. Homes for high flyers. Eries, probably. How are we going to spell Eries today? Like this? Aries. Fir tree is a balsam, maybe? Move it. That all seems workable. Actor Brody, I don't know. But we can have lend credibility. Mary Poppins is a nanny. So we've got Adrian Brody. Fair enough. It's not Miss Jean Brody, but it's a Brody. Annoying could be Testy or Pesky, something like that. Brian Diagnostics for short. Ooh, I should know that. It's like CETs. Brian Diagnostics. Should know that. Word that becomes its own opposite by putting a T at the front. Oh, I can never get these. More straight-faced. Probably Stonia. We had a couple of these ears. Cedia crossing Stonia there. Very in. If you're so in, you're out? Probably not. Is this freedom of something? It looks like freedom. Freedom of... I'm not sure. EEGs? Word that has its own opposites. With patience and perseverance, you're sure to get it together. I'm thinking is probably what this is going to be. Yeah, that looks good. Singer whom AMLK Jr. called the Queen of American Folk. Well, I would have expected that to be Aretha. I wouldn't really call Aretha Franklin folk. But if freedom is wrong... Oh, you know what? This is going to be freedom of assembly. That's funny. So what, here and there? That makes sense. If it's very in, it's hot, as in he's so hot right now. This is Odetta. That's a person. That, off the top of my head, that's definitely a person though. So this is met at. Prefix with color or state. Tricolor? Tri-state? I think that's a thing. Sugar ending is O's, as in fructose or sucrose. World War II fighters. I guess it's GIs, General Infantry. Castigates is tears into. Gets wild and crazy has got to be parties. Rather than tarties. Pesty does not seem good. Pesty? I guess like a pest. I've never used that word in my life. Pesky is a word. Alright, if you devote, you spend. Probably. As in, devote your time. Gets wild and crazy. Parties down would make sense. Re-show. Companion in Brittany. That Brittany's in France. Okay. Name suffix meaning mountain will be berg. Fairy tale creature, I guess giant. I see it's figure, not yeah. Grannies is Naomi Nanas. Singer Willie Nelson. Oh, maybe we've got a gnome then. We have Willie Nelson. If we can have a gnome, that could work. Legendary can be epic. NFL standout is going to be an all-star. Maybe not. Instruction to drivers leaving cars at a garage. No shirt, no shoes, no service. Ends as a mission. Aborts, I guess. Pick up on sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Temporal tube. Temporal lube. Apps made with jalapenos and cheese. Apps. Like appetizers? You agree? Nudge, nudge. Am I right? You are right. Gather some intel is going to be recce's, as in reconnauters. Course goal is going to be par, as in par for the course. NFL standout. No. Nasty? Maybe this is a popper. I think... Oh gosh. All PRC? No, it can't be a popper. I tell you what, let's try putting these in and see if things come together. Well, picture perfect moments for starters is wrong. That should be an R. So I've got an R wrong up here. So recommendation, and it wasn't a rat I saw as opposed to what was a cat. Sure. Okay, so this picture perfect moments is what we got here. So this gives us a P there after all. Maybe it's a popper. Maybe it's an all pro recons rather than recce's. That's better. Nose in. Yeah, put your nose in first. All right. Oh no, we're wrong. 21:37, which is pretty good, but we're wrong somewhere. Where are we wrong, dear friends? There was a couple of places where we were like, not sure about that, wasn't there? And Bonnie Ray is not so certain about in the middle there. Norma Ray. Do. That's the happy noise. There we go. Okay, so this is Norma Ray. For some reason this changed to an E at some point. I don't know when I messed that up. But there we go. So that was a picture perfect crossword. So how do you make a crossword? Well, you pick up the pieces, you go over the edge, you play with matches, you exercise your freedom of assembly, then you get it together, and then you party down. And I guess if you want to pack it up at the end, you tear into it as well. And that makes a picture perfect moment of Jigsaw. That's a cute little puzzle. I don't know, is picture perfect moments isn't really a phrase that I associate with jigsaws super much, but I guess a picture perfect moment is a thing you would make a jigsaw of, so I don't hate that. Having those in the grid is fun. Might have been cool to make us have to rotate them. Oh, there's actually... Oh, no, there's not. I was going to say, is there actually... There's not actually any clues for this section yet. Maybe it would have been fun to make us have to, be forced to rotate them in order to, rotate some of these bits around in order to make the puzzle work. That could have been maybe a little bit interesting. But maybe that was too hard. Maybe they tried... No, I mean, they obviously didn't try that because the grid works so nicely like this. So it's kind of fun. None of the, it's really clean. None of the theme answers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, are near these little bits. So it probably wouldn't have been the worst puzzle to try and make. Says the guy who can't make it an American crossword puzzle, style puzzle to make save his life. But that was quite breezy. That felt good. 22 minutes for a Sunday for me is a pretty good time, especially since I don't have my crutch of all my buddies. So I'm looking at Field Work of Note, 1979, Norma Ray. Is this a film, Norma Ray, 1979? It's a film about, like, Marilyn Monroe. I'm feeling like Field might be a director. Not that we're going to find out, because the internet has just taken this moment to decide that note. But now, more than I think about it, I think that's probably a thing. So we're talking about a director there. I didn't know that, but I mean Norma Ray. I'm pretty sure that's Marilyn Monroe, right? So that's pretty easy. Arlene Francis is not someone I know, but it's an easy gettable name there. Good to see our old friend Adman back. We see that a lot. Yeah, it was fun. I had a good time with that. I miss my buddies. But actually, that was very gettable. It was a lot more gettable than yesterday. Yesterday was a lot harder. Yeah, Odetta. It's like Odetta Franklin or something. That name is vaguely familiar. Let's try Odetta. The Bing, it does nothing. No, yeah, we've disconnected from the internet. This is the joys of quarantine internet here. So anyway, we did it. We did the puzzle. That was quite fun, and we'll look forward to a couple of easy days to come early in the week. So thanks for joining me for that. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.